Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time Live from Casey's Cause Studio. We have a practitioner, and I'm just going to get this out of the way. We can't say doctor in Indiana, but in other states we could. But we have a practitioner in the studio tonight that we're going to talk about alpha-gal and a few other things. Let me get to sponsors first, and then we'll get right into that, and we'll introduce Malisha. American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph, Senior 1-877-409-2837. Key Realty with Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Stids Comfort Systems, 765-346-0195. Livewire Tommy Walls Electrical Consulting and Alarms System, 765-792-4012. K2 Fitness, locally owned and open 24 hours. Go over there and tell Braden we said hello. Wellspring, Jennifer Burnham and her group, 765-342-6661. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattress, 765-342-4339. And last but certainly not least, Mikey Swango. Stop out there at Mike's Automotive. Tell Mikey we said hello, 765-343-2282. Do not forget about our marquee, Fairway Mortgage Team Turley. We appreciate all they do for us. And also Tommy Wall's on there. And let me say we are live at Casey's Cause Studio. And I cannot tell Kevin and Tanya Kaplan thank you enough for everything they do for us and Porch Time and all the events we do. We appreciate that. If you know our sponsors and you can talk to them, tell them you heard their name called out here on Porch Time. They want to know. It keeps them going. All right. Malisha Craney, how are you, dear?
I'm doing well, thank you.
It's good to have you in studio. I know you've been rubbing elbows with radio stations and things like that, and you found time for Porch Time, you know.
You're my first choice. I'm starting with you.
Sure. Yes. Tell me that now. But you are a naturopathic practitioner.
Yes.
I got it right.
You did.
I didn't butcher it.
Well done.
Gold star. That's all stickers
Gold
I need.
Star on your ear. No. We're going to put it on there tonight.
So tell us a little bit about what you do before we get into alpha-gal, if you will, and how you came to pass.
Okay. Well, I'm the naturopathic practitioner, so I use herbs and enzymes to treat illness in the body. So I'm much more focused on wellness than I am on illness.
You treat the cause, not the symptom.
Exactly.
And that's on the rise in this country.
Yes, it is. People are tired of typical Western medicine. They're on too many medicines. Many people that come to me just say, I want to get off all my meds.
Right.
I do not consider my practice to be alternative medicine because I don't want people to feel like you either choose your doctor or you choose me. Instead, my practice is complementary. So I have many MDs, several in Mooresville, that work right alongside me that will refer patients or have seen things that I do and really want more of a natural sort of.
Noelle says, hi, Mom.
Aw, that's one of my baby girls. Hi, Noelle. She moved away.
Where'd she move to? State-wise, just...
Yes, moved out of state.
Okay,
yes.
Good enough.
Yes. So,
I was like, local?
Oh, no.
Hello, Christine.
She's one of my adopted baby girls.
Okay.
I have lots of children. Not all biological.
You have several kids that are actually yours.
I do.
And you have so many others.
I do, yes. So,
certainly a hot topic. Insurance rates and everything else. And I always say the pill wagon. Once they get you on there, you're on it for life. And it's this pill, this pill, this pill, and then, we need to upgrade this pill, this pill, this pill. Now you got to take this pill to counteract this pill. Miss you, Mama, she says. Hello, Mike. Hello, Patricia. So what got you into that, though?
Well, my best friend died in 2011 from a brain tumor. And her father had died the same age with the brain tumor that she did. And at that point, I was teaching grammar and literature. And
you were just a school teacher.
I was just a school teacher.
A very important job, by the way.
Yes, very, very. And
very
kudos
difficult.
to all of our... I'm telling you what, teaching today...
Couldn't do it.
is a battle zone, and so we need to really protect our teachers. But I just kept thinking there's got to be something, and I was always a little medically inclined. One of my daughters was thinking of going into medicine, and I was homeschooling, so I thought, well, we're going to start that now. So we started learning as much as we could about the body.
So you learned right along with her.
I did, and she is now an amazing RN and charge nurse, and just really thinks outside of the box. And then I have a son that's a medic as well, and 4 of us are emergency medical responders.
Wow.
So
certainly in the
medicine's
family.
important,
Yeah.
but Western medicine has just gotten a little off.
Yeah.
So I think when Michelle passed away, I think that really, I had to do something. I'm a doer, and so 2018 I went back to school, got my ND, and
ND, what is that for non-listeners, non-educated listeners like myself?
naturopathic doctor.
Okay.
But in the state of Indiana,
You can't say doctor in the state of Indiana, you gotta
Yes.
say practitioner.
Yes.
Because Big Brother out of Indianapolis doesn't like that.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, I got that, and then I think my first certification, or a little more, I would say that the ND is sort of the umbrella, and then I have specialties that I've added underneath that.
Sure.
And I think that was digestive health specialist was my first one. Well, it takes a long time to change your digestion. So I had these poor people that had leaky gut and all of these bad things. And so, yes, we could fix them with 6 months of enzymes and herbs and change your diet, but boy, that's hard to do. And so I started looking for something that might give us a little bit of hope, a little encouragement while they were on that long process. And I came across auricular therapy. And it's acupuncture. It is not acupuncture.
I'm out.
It is acupressure.
Oh boy.
Pressure.
I'm already, folks, I'm about needles. Those that play along at
It's
home.
not a needle. It's not a needle.
I'm very squeamish now, and there's no tattoos on this body for a reason.
Before the night
Acupressure,
is,
negative.
before the night is over, we are going to put a bead on Kevin's ear. An ear.
It's going to cost money. That's all I'm saying. So start donating numbers now.
Let's get those numbers going, because
Yeah.
I am going to do it. So I found that auricular therapy with just some pressure on the right points, over 200 points on the ear, that we can
Hey, Kagan.
touch the nervous system. We could calm some of the digestive tract. We can make big changes, and then people were able to stay with the program.
So you take the body for what it is.
The way God created it.
Thank you. And
I am not a healer.
Everything on this planet, it's out there for us to heal us, no matter what we throw at it. I firmly believe that. And I would say 80 to 85% of the planet believes that,
Yes.
if not more. But we get coaxed into this, well, I mean, I don't know how long we got tonight, showrunner. They get you on the sugar wagon at age 0, and it starts downhill from there. And you just progressively, Kimberly says, go, Mom, go.
Oh, that's my Kimber.
It progressively gets worse as you get older, and then they treat the cause, or the symptom, not the cause, just enough to keep you going. Hello, Dan. Hello, Megan. So you look at the body. Go, Mama. Go. Love you. That's going to go well. And Seth says God has vessels.
Yes. Well, I always say I am not a healer, but I know the great physician.
You're in the
So,
right position where you need to be.
I'm just the vessel. But you know what's interesting about meds? And don't get me wrong, I am not anti-meds.
Sure, there's some that
There's some
yes.
that are saving lives, and I am not anti-doctors, because there are some doctors with huge hearts they truly want to help people. I think that I think healthcare got so lucrative that we kind of lost the patient.
It's not even just, well, healthcare overall, your insurance, your pharmacies,
the insurance
big
company
pharmas.
determines it more than the doctor.
Yeah.
And what you do. Yeah.
And it got to the point where they want you to come in, they got to run tests on you. Every test under the sun, because that's another charge. We got to test you. We got to test you. We got to test you. That's a charge. That's a charge. That's a charge. When the entire time they're gonna put you on this pill no matter what, and it's probably the test is gonna say how many pills they can put you on and what direction they can send you. And I go back to a few years ago. I want to get to Alpha Gal. I know that's our goal tonight, because that's very important this time of year. And you've got Alpha Gal. If you've got friends that haven't, get them on here now, because what the information she's got coming up is incredible. And I'm understating that. I know some of my daughter's friends have Alpha Gal. Friends of theirs have Alpha Gal. And they just think the world's ending. And that's not the case. But long ago, my thyroid started acting up. And I had a buddy that was similar to you, and it was like drink 3 chugs of walnut bark and squeeze urine from a muskrat and do this for like 6 months. I was going to the doctor right out here, and this doctor's long gone, and I couldn't remember his name anyway. But he said you need to get your thyroid taken out, basically. And get on the thyroid pills to regulate that, and you'll be good to go. So I started taking this medicine. I don't even think it was medicine. It was just herbs and whatever. I made a post the other day, is it herbs or herbs? And jokingly, now they'll know why I did that, because we were working on getting your time frame. So I was taking the herbs, and I knew I was feeling better. But I still got my car, and I was married at the time, and was going south, and got halfway down there and turned around and came back. Didn't go. Just kept taking my medicines, went in and got my blood work done, because I wanted to know, because they got to test me. So 2 weeks later, I come back. Hello, McKenna. And the doctor's like, when did you get your thyroid taken out? And I was like, I didn't. He's like, your numbers are astounding. And I go, I know, I feel a lot better. And he goes, what'd you do? What's going on? And I told him, and he literally tossed the prescription at me. He goes, well, then we're done. And I never said a word to anybody. And my wife at the time worked at the hospital. And I'd never been back. Never had the issues that came up during that time frame. And that gentleman has passed since then. He was an older guy. And so I don't even remember what all I took, but some of it tasted like hairspray. But growing up in the era of Aquanet and White Rain, it didn't bother me as bad. But that really opened my mind up to, I was this close to getting this taken out, where I was on the pill wagon the rest of my life. I'd have been on the pill. I have a sister that's on the pill wagon right now. And that's all she takes is thyroid medicine. And when it goes haywire, she goes haywire and has to go in and get her prescription changed. So many people on so many different ailments are like that. And I'm not dogging doctors. I have my own personal vendetta towards doctors. When 3 members of my family have cancer, and they're going to get them better, they're all going to be better, and they'll be fine. And all of them are buried right up the road up here now. That's my own fight. So I believe in what you're doing. And I know there's sound therapy, and we can get into that on another show, but there's a lot of stuff out there that was squashed because it wasn't making people money. Yeah. And I go back to, in the business, in my job, I'm in aerospace, and I inspect aircraft components, and years ago I sat in a meeting with the head of United, who was at one point in time in charge of Goodyear, and he said, we could make a tire that would last a lifetime on a car. But why would we? And now you relate that to medicine. Well, you make a pill, make you feel 100% better all the way around. One pill, and you're good. But why would we? And I think about that Thank you again and again, Malisha, Larry says.
Oh, Larry's one of my alpha guys.
Alpha guy that had alpha gal.
And he went through the treatment, and he's eating everything he wants now.
Perfect segue.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on, Larry.
All right, alpha gal. Now I've got some slides. I don't know how well this is going to go. So y'all at home, bear with me. We'll pull up the first slide. I've been sick all spring for the first time in my life, and I'm tired of going to doctors because I feel like I'm going in circles and am sick of taking pills that I don't know what to do. Is my body's going, Malisha is the best. So I'm going to get you in touch with
Chris
Seth.
is my poster child. He's the one that came to me and said, "You're a witch doctor. Fix me."
I'm not using the term witch doctor.
Yeah. Well, one of my dearest friends calls me his witch doctor too. So
Can you guys at home see the screen that says origins and mechanisms? Let me know if you see that screen. It should catch up real quick. Seth, tell me if you see the screen.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, Natalie. Okay, good. That's just the opening screen.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about alpha gal now. I'm sorry I kind of jumped.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Chris. Love you, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya, I haven't seen anything from you forever. And
Thank you,
Karina Huddleston is the absolute best business coach and bookkeeper in the world. So if you have a small business, you need to talk to Karina.
I have a small business.
You need to talk to Karina.
I have a tiny business. Hello, Joby. Tanya is the studio's named after her son, Casey's Cause. It says in foundation his name.
Oh, that's awesome.
She is a saint, a godsend for us. If I called that lady up and said, "Hey, I need a new pair of shoes," she'd get 10 shoes delivered within 2 hours. I'll tell you what, we were taking stuff down to Mayfield, and I said I don't like bugging her because I know what she'll do.
Yes.
But she caught when we needed trailers to take stuff down to Mayfield. She was pulling guys off of work to bring trailers down here. And I'm like, that's the kind of person it is. So it was natural when we wanted to rename this. When we moved in this new studio, we said something to her first.
Beautiful.
So to have the honor to be in her son's foundation, Casey's Cause, and named after this studio. And I've known that lady, been down for a bit, I'm finally on the rise. I've known that lady forever. So anyway, I have to talk good about her.
That's wonderful.
She's a wonderful human being.
That is.
Her husband and her both are. Chester says my daughter is the best.
That's actually my mom.
Hello,
my
Mom.
Dad.
And Dad.
They paid for all my schooling up until I became an adult. So thanks for paying, guys.
You got to have them sometimes. All right, let's talk ticks. You got male and females on the screen.
Okay, so what you were seeing right there is...
And when you want me to go to the next screen, you just let me know.
Okay, all right. So that is actually the Lone Star tick. Now, we're not going to get into a bunch of tick anatomy.
Oh, Tanya.
Aw.
Told you, she's the best.
Yes, we got to make sure we take care of her. So if you've been a little under the weather, you need to call me. I think she said she's been down a bit up there. So, so this Lone Star tick, there's so much information about them right now that I feel is honestly a lot of fear mongering. So these ticks have been here for a long time. They're very small. They hide out in grass. They're not going to drop in your head out of the trees. They're tall grass. So they hide out there and they feed on deer. So when we stopped...
I feed on deer too.
Yeah, so do I. But when we stopped feeding on deer so much and our deer population gets a little out of control, I believe that may be some reason that we have a lot more deer ticks. I mean, not deer ticks.
What is the predator to a tick? Possum, skunk?
Chickens, dragonflies, and
Man-made disease. Brad, I agree with you.
Well,
when we were kids, though, I had ticks all over me every day.
So
you'd pop them off, you'd alcohol them, you'd burn them.
Yep.
Some things we won't discuss, but we just did what we did. And now you got Lyme disease, and you got alpha gal, and you got all sorts of everything.
So here's what I think happens, and we'll get a little bit, let me save that. Brad, thank you. That is an excellent point. And
Hello, Stacy.
At the very beginning, when I started on this journey, I thought it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in the woods. I got tick bites, and I've never heard of this. But in this particular thing, I think it's something else that's causing our reaction to this. So we'll get to that. So let's talk about what alpha-gal actually is.
Which is the screen we have up now.
It is named after the galactose alpha 1. And notice the comma there. So we're not going to get into a lot of chemistry, but this is it's a simple carb that then joins with that 3-galactose. It's now a disaccharide.
See, carbs are bad.
Okay? Carbs are not bad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Carbs are not bad. We need carbs. We just have to be balanced. So,
here you go. Oh, you're getting a bunch.
So,
I came on late. You guys are still with alpha. We're doing that right now. We're hitting alpha-gal right now, Melva.
So the reason it's called alpha-gal is because of this disaccharide. We do not have an enzyme in our body to digest that molecule. The deer, I keep calling it a deer tick. This is not from the deer tick. Strike that from your memory.
The
Lone Star tick.
The Texas tick.
The Texas tick. There we go. The Lone Star tick carries or was created with, this is not a conspiracy. It was created with this carbohydrate in its body. When it bites a human, it transfers some of that in its saliva to a system that is already fighting a whole bunch of environmental toxins in all of the food we eat. We already probably are having allergic reactions to other things, but they're not huge. And now we get this molecule in there and our body doesn't know what to do with it, and it goes into this big reaction. So we'll go just a little bit further. But the actual issue, if you get a test done and they say, yep, you tested positive for alpha-gal, they did not test how many of these galactose molecules that you have. They tested how many immunoglobulin E's you have.
You lost me at immuno.
How many capital I, lowercase g, capital E. Lots of people know IgE, or they've seen it on their labs. And they say, oh, your numbers are 700s or whatever, it's out of whack. So the whole issue is really that response. So let's go to the next slide.
Number 4?
I don't know what number it is.
I think it is.
Whatever comes after the one we just did.
You're going to need your own show on Porch Time. You know that. I'm dead serious.
There's so much. And this is just, alpha-gal is only one thing that I deal with.
I was going to say, this is the people of this country are yearning for this type of treatment and medicine.
Yes. I'm getting people from all over the country.
In 5 minutes, you've had 3 people on here that know nothing about you, that are already asking questions about what you're treating.
Yeah. It's huge.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. So
I'm just tooting your horn.
Well, thank you. We won't go too much into this, but this is an actual diagram of the mast cell, and this is where the IgE comes in. So let me make this just a little bit. You can see on the very tip top, IgE antibodies. So when we have something in our body that the immune system says, red alert, here's a problem, we have to fight it. We all know, we remember from 8th grade biology that
some of us do.
That was a long time for you, I know. Try to go back there. Now you got me off topic. So our body starts producing white blood cells. Have you ever heard somebody, they're in the hospital, their white blood cells are elevated, but they don't know what the infection is?
Sure.
Yet? Same thing. So your IgE is it's the army that's called in. So if you have a little bitty problem, oh, look, you got a little mosquito bite. Mm-hmm. So your immune system calls in, 4 or 5 soldiers to come and fight that.
IgEs.
Yeah, yes, the IgEs are our soldiers that are going to fight.
I'm going to get a shirt that says IgE on it.
IgE, yeah, with big muscles.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah. I think, well, then you have to put clear pathways on it too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, however, when we have a humongous allergic reaction, the body is calling in 700 soldiers instead of just a few. Now we're into full-blown alpha-gal. So let's look at the next slide. I should be looking at my notes because I don't remember what the next slide
This is pathology and symptoms. We're going to go right to number 6 then.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
And this is the body.
So we are looking at now. So we understand the tick and the carbohydrate molecule is really what we're talking about. The IgE response to that carbohydrate molecule that we cannot digest. We were not created with the alpha galactosidase enzyme to break this down. Okay, so
tell me at the end of this, you'll put it in layman's terms for me.
Okay, I will. I'll try to do better as I'm going.
No. You stick to what you know because this is fascinating.
So the overreaction of the nervous system is really what throws people into just horrible, poor people. Some people, their throat closes up and they have to go to the ER. Some people, we have gastrointestinal zone there. You can see all of them.
And this is all from that molecule?
That molecule. Now,
that our body doesn't know what the hell to do with.
Exactly. And oftentimes, the symptoms are very delayed after this bite and after you take a bite of something. Sorry, I can't read those and do this too, but so sometimes once you get that molecule, it has to go through the digestive process, and that molecule will hide in a protein or a lipid. So the body will start digesting, it will go through the stomach, around
until
the pancreas,
it sees that,
and then it's gonna, in the small intestine, it's gonna take the protein and assimilate that and take the lipid, and then what?
Yeah.
Oh my word, here's this carbohydrate molecule, I don't know what to do. So cramping, diarrhea, get that thing out. But you don't even start connecting it to how many hours before that. You may have eaten something.
And you think you got stomach bug or food poisoning.
Yes.
And it's a tick bite.
And it was that.
And he delivered a molecule.
Yep. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So some people get huge dinner plate hives. And just horrible hives. And then we also have the bronchial constriction, which I mentioned before that.
Right.
So
hypertension, cardiovascular, and acute, whatever that is.
Anaphylaxis shock. Yeah.
Wow.
There was a gentleman in Michigan that died from eating a hamburger. He had been bit by a tick, so there's a little bit of that carb, and it makes you react to red meat and any mammal product. So, and if you think about all the products that mammals have, skincare, gelatin, jello, thickeners, that's a seaweed.
You couldn't eat anything.
Nothing. These people are, even if they can eat fish and chicken, they can't go in a restaurant that's cooking steak. I know of a gentleman that said he had to change his route to work because he would drive by Burger King and literally the fumes would make him break out in hives.
Really?
Yes. So it's this overreaction.
Before we get to the next screen, you don't have numbers for the county, the state, or the nation that are have been diagnosed alpha-gal, do you?
I do. However,
this is why I figured you would.
Well, I don't want to even talk about them because it doesn't matter if we have 5 people with this or 50,000. We can fix it.
Hang on. Went to the ER twice with tonsil abscesses, was running 104 fever. They never could tell me what caused it. I never felt the same since. I started to think a dang tick plotted to kill me. Maybe he needs to come pay you a visit.
Absolutely. Let's just take care of it. Let's.
Next screen.
Okay, so we'll see, I believe, in this screen.
This is a mom going crazy, it looks like. I don't know if this is a selfie of you or what.
No, you can see me going crazy.
Chris says it's terrible, depressing when you have it. I looked to moving to Florida for fish and shrimp.
Yeah, to even moving just because it was so bad here.
Right.
So here's that overreaction. So normal response, as a matter of fact, you have this. I am sure you have the galactose molecule in your system, but your system is not overreacting. Why? Some people...
Are you saying I'm lazy?
There's that... No, there's a lot of things I'll say about you, Kevin, but not lazy.
So you think that most of us probably have it in our system anyway?
I do.
Because we've been bitten by ticks our entire life?
Exactly. So why now is it showing up? It's this overreaction. So the idea is the body... we take in bad food, let's say, and I'm going to call bad food, oh, my kids are going to hate me, but like boxed macaroni and cheese, things like that, that are just awful. And we know it's bad for us. The
food pyramids of scam, and we'll get to that to another show.
So we've got all this in, and the immune system says, nope, that's not good for me. Ooh, call in some soldiers. We got to get rid of this. So you get some sort of a reaction, but we kind of ignore it. Then we eat ice cream and we're like, man, I kind of have a little indigent, but we kind of ignore it and we keep eating it. And all of these things have started to build up. And I think we have so many environmental toxins as well that our immune system is at its wit's end. So now you throw in this, you take a bite of a hamburger and it's red meat and it has more of this galactose molecule in it, and the body just, that's it. I can't do anymore.
But I love red meat.
Yes, a lot of people do.
I'm a steak and potatoes guy.
We want to be able to always eat it. And we can.
Next slide. This is another management and intervention.
So what do we do about it? So we understand the tick.
Go to the next one, the next slide.
Okay. So we understand the tick. And we understand a little bit of the pathology or what's going on in our body. So why can't anybody fix this? I'll tell you what, there are groups after groups after groups of alpha-gal support groups online. Oh, you'll never get over this. Matter of fact, I had one of my patients, her doctor said, you better get your things in order.
How I found out the word alpha-gal was earlier this year when one of my daughters said they have a friend that can't eat red meat, can't go any steakhouses, can't do anything. She's got alpha-gal. She's going to be that way for life.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, you call me, you're like, hey, I can cure alpha-gal. What?
Well, I called you a long time ago and asked to come on, but you ignored me, I think. So.
It was an odd number.
So anyway.
You were too busy on WIBC or whatever.
Oh, yes. So when Chris Pashley came to me and said,
so he's patient zero.
He's patient zero. Yes. I had already treated him. I don't know. He was already seeing me for a couple different, tennis elbow. I think.
You treated a variety of different things other than this.
Absolutely.
Also.
It's just that alpha-gal has taken over right now.
Sure.
But I still have a lot of digestive health patients, injuries, and MS and, tinnitus and migraines and
prostate.
and prostate. Yes. My dad was diagnosed with prostate cancer, stage 4, in January of 25, and they wanted to do surgery right away. And he said, what do you think I should do? And I'm like, I don't know, Dad. I'm not a urologist. I am, oncology has not been my field. I don't know. And he said, well, figure something out because I really don't want to do this. And so by March, he was cancer-free. So, yes, we have
no surgeries.
No surgeries.
No radiations.
No radiation. Nothing. Yes. So we have a
You're going to become very popular in this studio. I'm just letting you know that.
well, I would really rather talk about healthy prostates instead of waiting till they get some higher numbers. But yeah, so I treat a lot of other things. So I had already I was treating Chris for something else, and that's when he said, fix this. So I just started trying to understand the mechanism, and I'm already an auricular therapist, and that deals with the nervous system. I can touch the nervous system, and we can bring feeling back for a stroke patient on that side. We can do all kinds of things with the nervous system through the ear.
Okay, go ahead.
There are over 200 points on the ear that we can affect change.
I have a show on Tuesday called Bible for Dummies, and I could have one on Sunday night right now called Medicine for Dummies. So I don't know if I have an earring in, is it going to offset?
Very good question. And
because I have daughters, remember.
It does, and so do I, and I have earrings, and we haven't thought about this, and now I think about these little babies that are getting a hole punched.
That's right in the area.
So this is where the earring is the traditional earring is the eye spot.
Right.
So we I don't know.
So where's the alpha gal spot at in
so
the
there
ear?
is no alpha gal. So and this is what's important. Let's go to the next screen, because this is what's makes me different and makes our practice different.
And this is not acupuncture. This is pressure.
This is pressure. Okay. And I brought my little seeds so when we put it on your ear, everybody can see it. So you may have heard of that SAAT treatment point. So that is an acupuncture, and that is the only other treatment that I know of that's getting any results at all, but they're very temporary. And the way I understand it, and I am not here to bash somebody else's treatment plan, but when Chris said figure something out, I found that this was the person that was doing something about it. And so they do not seed, but they put a needle in that vagus nerve, and that just relaxes the parasympathetic nervous system. The symptoms will go away, and I think you leave it in there for like 6 months or something, and then you take it out. And
you lost me at that.
And then your symptoms come back.
But that's not how you treat it.
That is not at all how I treat it. So now we can go to the next slide, though I don't remember what it is, but
it's a little medicine bottle.
Oh, okay. So hold on one second. So let's finish with the auricular therapy.
I'm going to go back to that then.
And then, nope, just stay right there. So.
That one or the other one?
That one's fine. No, go ahead back.
Okay.
This is our second step.
Okay.
So our first step is auricular therapy, but not with a needle and not just one place. So I devised, I took into consideration what parts of the body is being affected. What do I know about the nervous system and the organs, the circulatory system? How can I get this molecule out? So I developed a specific pattern or protocol, practiced on Chris, and
it worked.
And that he needs to come on and tell his story.
I was going to say, next time you come in, you're going to bring patients.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, because I can sit here and tell you this works.
Yeah, but when you've got firsthand testimony from a guy like him, who can say, just like you said, I was going to move to Florida.
Yeah.
But she came along and I was her guinea pig, but she figured it out, and now here we are. And he's not the only one.
No, he's definitely not the only one.
Yeah.
I have a lady flying in from New York for the treatment. They've come in from Kentucky. It just works. And the beautiful thing in looking at the whole body, not just the vagus nerve and get rid of the symptoms, but we relax the symptoms, clear the allergies completely, and then let me
going back to our cams. Go back to the protocol. So
go back to the protocol. So, let me 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 go back to have a basic protocol that has 7 little tiny beads that we put on the ear. Then I never do the same protocol on every person because each
Karina
person...
says she flies in from the West Coast too.
Yes, yeah. So it works. It just works, and nobody else is taking the time to study the ear, study the patient, because your symptoms will be a little different than somebody else's. So
okay, I got to stop you because this is
I know
this is where it's going to get interesting, and I wonder if you know where I'm going to go with this.
Oh,
is anybody else
anyway?
Anybody else in the world treating it this way?
No, I devised this. So
okay, so you know what that means?
Yeah,
that you're stepping on somebody's money.
Absolutely.
And you know what that means?
Yes, they're going to not be happy. Yes.
Right. You're the only person in the world that has positive results.
Well, I don't know about
that we know of.
Know. Yes.
I mean, how many groups are out there right now that you on Facebook is still #1 social media and X? How many groups are out there right now saying, "Oh, my doctor did." Well, you said the acupuncture, but it's limited results. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're at 99.99%. Mm-hmm. We discussed this off air about that. Mm-hmm. How many people have you treated?
Oh, I should have thought
20, 30, 15, 40, 50?
40 to 50. In 3 years, I've been completely successful. Nobody has had a reinfection. Now, if they get bit again, I am the first person they call. I got bit.
But
what do I do?
Pills.
No. Now, let me add the enzyme step. So in my mind, sure, I'm so thrilled we're getting rid of all these symptoms. And when Chris was first doing it, I said, but I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know if little beads on your ears going to work.
Yeah.
So he started experimenting and eating, and he's now Chris is at like well over a year. I think.
Can he eat steak? Chris, can you eat steak and hamburger?
He had steak and eggs like the next day, but
after a treatment?
After the first treatment. Now, I have not seen anybody else. No, I haven't seen anybody else that was stupid enough to try it that quick. Sorry, Chris. But
bold enough. Brave enough.
Bold enough.
He had to find out.
See, when I think Chris, I wasn't thinking bold and brave. Sorry. But I was worried. So wait a minute. So 4 weeks. So what I have found, it seems that we ear seed. We put the little seeds on.
He went full carnivore. I love it after the second week.
He did.
Okay.
Worried me. But he did.
He put the seeds in.
So I put them on, just little stickers, stick them on the places. You leave those on for 3 to 5 days. Now, the nervous system kind of kicks back a bit, and some of them might get sore. And
really?
If you're a side sleeper...
I am a side sleeper.
It might be a little uncomfortable, but everybody, do you want to eat meat? Or do you want a little pain in your ear? So most people are fine with it.
I can deal with the pain.
So we wear those for 5 days. Then we take them off for a day. You just scrape them off, throw them away.
So you can shower with them and the whole night?
Shower, sleep, wear your little ear pull. Oh, my kids always tell me what
earplugs? Water
pods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
pods.
Okay. Yeah.
You can wear all those and anything. So you leave them on. Take 1 day to rest. Take them off. Sometimes you really feel some of the symptoms come back a little bit, maybe during that 1 day, and you know that, so you come back in, then again. So if you start out on a Tuesday, you're going to take your ear seeds off on Monday morning, give Monday a break. Then Tuesday you come back and we seed again. It seems like we need about 4 weeks before all of the symptoms are gone. Some people, not so much.
We've got it on the picture, Nicole.
Some people only a few weeks. Now Chris did go ahead and I think we did finish with 4 weeks just to be on the safe side. So that's all fine and dandy. I went for probably 2 years, fine, treating everybody. It's just amazing. But in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, but is that molecule still in there?
Right.
And is the body going to encapsulate that? And is that going to become a tumor? Is that going to become cancer? Is that going to cause bigger problems? Am I giving people false hope? So I started looking into...
You don't see a Loomis picture of an Ultra BDG picture in front of you? You started looking into...
So
might have
I
to step out and
said,
come back in.
I have to know that molecule is gone
Right.
before I feel comfortable. So I'm a digestive health specialist, so enzymes are my things. And
Nicole, step out and come back in. I apologize. I don't think anyone else is having that issue right now.
so I went to one of the doctors that works along with the scientists that has created a proprietary blend of enzymes and herbs. And if we go to the next slide, everybody is just going to be...
There's Scott. And
That's my husband.
I noticed that I had a little cough after I would eat beef, just a little tickle after my second treatment. And after my last treatment, I didn't have any.
So it seems like four treatments, 4 weeks then is really the kicker. Poor Nicole. You know, I can do health and the human body, but I can't help you with any of this kind of stuff. So
that medicine that
so it's not medicine, it's an herbal and enzyme combination to actually digest the molecule. So if we can look at the next slide. I'm so sorry, here you went back to this, but the slide after, I'm sorry everybody if I just...
supplemental information.
Yes, I want you to see the enzyme that is in this product because this is important. It's our aha moment. Look at the bottom. Well, we have the marshmallow, the citrus, all of that begins to settle and calm the entire digestive tract. But look at the proprietary enzyme blend. Amylase, beta galactosidase, protease, cellulase, diastase, and alpha galactosidase.
Really?
So that is the enzyme that breaks down
The molecule.
the alpha galactose molecule.
So this is a fail-safe.
This is my way of saying I don't know how long this is going to last. I mean, 3 years. Some people have not had any,
Right.
and they've been rebit. So I think that we settled it, but I am encouraging people to get a bottle of this, do a round of this, so that it searches out the galactose molecule that has been stored. So that's it. And it just amazes me how angry it makes some people.
Well, it's crazy to think that this has been going on for some time.
Yes.
And people are locking themselves away.
They are.
And depriving themselves of delicious red meat. Mm-hmm. And Lord knows what else.
All the dairy,
Yeah.
anything mammalian. I always say that funny. Mammal stuff.
Yeah,
Is that better?
You broke it down weird there.
Did I kind of wang it?
You did.
I sometimes do that.
But I mean, this is a cure.
Well, I legally can't say cure because I'm a naturopathic practitioner in Indiana. So I don't cure things.
Well, I'm a talk show guy on Porch Time, and I say it's curing it. If you have something and you get rid of it, it's cured. Now, they can yell at you all they want, but I don't care if they yell at me. I've been yelled at before.
Well, I appreciate that.
So if that works, I mean, you're going to need a bigger office.
I need a building. I need a building. I so
Lana
much
says,
need a building.
"Hi, Malisha. She loves you."
Oh, hi. She's one of my patients, but and not alpha gal. I don't. No, not alpha gal.
Not alpha gal.
Yeah. I have the best patients in the world.
So back me up here. I'm dumb, remember. I got bit by a tick. What are some of the symptoms I have if I have alpha gal? If I've got this nasty molecule in my body that's like the gum that I swallowed when I was 6, my mom said, it'll stay there forever and you'll never digest it. This is basically what this is.
Yes.
So it's in your body.
Okay.
So what are my symptoms?
So it may be...
She says, no, not alpha.
It may be a long time before you have a reaction.
6 weeks, 8 weeks, a year, whatever.
Could be a year. Whenever your immune system says enough is enough.
Right.
And calls in the militia, shall we say.
Yeah.
So...
She's here all week, folks.
Yes. So you will go out for pizza. Same pizza you love, but it has pepperoni on it and it has cheese, dairy. And all of a sudden that night, you think you have food poisoning. I mean, the cramps, the fever, hives, and by morning it's gone. So, that was weird. You kind of just don't notice it. Well, then maybe you go out for ice cream or, and then you notice, man, I keep getting itchy all over.
There you go. McKenna.
Oh.
And McKenna, do you live in Brown County or down that way? Because I think there's a few down there. Logan has some friends, or Devin, one of them, has friends down there that has alpha gal.
I would love to get down a place to do my TikTok down there in Brown County. I'm looking for a location right now to do my next one.
You can do TikTok anywhere. We do. Okay, so that's what I figured.
Okay.
You can do TikTok in this chair that I'm sitting in.
I appreciate that. But I really like to be in person because, at our last class...
You get that on the line and then give them the address. And if people like McKenna and everyone else...
Then I can't hug them and comfort them.
And I'm just saying, once you get that information out there, you're not going to worry about where you're doing your TikToks at.
Well,
because they're going to cut... This is...
Yeah, you're right.
There you go. Tanya.
Word. DNR, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So on Tuesday night, I'm talking to a group of
TikTok, exactly.
bloggers.
Yes.
So bloggers. Well, matter of fact, one of my first early on after Chris, I had a tree trimmer come in from Kentucky, and with it and. His wife's a nurse, very skeptical. He drove all the way from Kentucky to get stickers stuck on his ear.
I know.
And it works. And it works.
Think that you're basically putting stickers on somebody's ear and giving them a supplemental of natural ingredients.
Or breaking it down with herbs and enzymes and digesting it, getting it out of the body.
I know this is a weird... Jason says, hi, Malisha. A weird example of, but with the plumes and stuff here in town, there's a group called Wilcox Engineering, and they are fighting getting this stuff out of the system. And one thing they do is they put a thing in the ground that eats that, and then it digests it on down the way. And that's basically what you're doing.
Except mine's effective.
99.9999% effective.
So
you can't ever say 100 because there's always going to be that outlier that is out there, and no one's like, well, you didn't cure them. Well, there's people in this world that can't get morphine, and they find out about it the hard way. Someone asked if I got a lot of piercings. Yeah, and I asked that question, but there's no acupuncture.
Well, no, but what she's talking about, because she's had auricular therapy for another issue.
Okay.
And so by the time you get all these little tiny beads on your ear, people think maybe it's a lot of piercings.
Show
we
me
have
a bead.
Really small ones, or we have really flashy, pretty ones. As a matter of fact, I have a new patient.
No, this is not like bedazzle in my ear.
Okay, so we can bedazzle if you want.
Are you kidding?
So we can put pretty ones on.
Someone's pulling in a trailer. Are you kidding me?
Or these.
Is there anything in there though?
Little bitty tiny.
Are there anything in there?
Oh. Sorry.
Like any medicine or herb or
no.
It's just a pressure point.
It's pressure. So what I like to do for for my patients.
That's smaller than most boogers, though. I'm just saying.
Oh, man. Oh, this is my chance to be so impressive.
Golden aqua for me, she says.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. She's a bedazzling person anyway.
This is insane, though.
It is.
There's one missing, and I hope I didn't knock it out. There's like an awkward spot.
Yeah,
there.
that one is that's not a real good one. I'm going to not order that brand anymore. So, it's all right.
Where do you order these from?
Well, I was trained.
You know what? I don't want to know. Because I don't want somebody else.
Thank you. Well, so that leads me to a really big issue that my team, and let me just say a shout out to the team. Bethany.
No, but we'll get to that momentarily. And Bethany says you'll give your location here in a minute, correct?
Yes. Okay, Bethany, I'd love to see you back.
200 to 300 points in the ear.
Yes.
Yeah, we went over the slide, and I could not believe it.
Yes. So here's some of my my awesome team surrounding me, and that is the only way that I can go so visible right now because I have them around me. So Karina is my business coach and amazing, just bookkeeper and visionary. She's helping me so much. I have Leah, and I didn't get their permission to give their names necessarily, so I'm not giving last names, but most people in Martinsville know Leah anyway. And so Leah is doing
This is so important.
It is. It needs to get out there. I'm tired of everybody saying, and I'm really jumping all over now because I want to get a lot of things in, but our parks, people are afraid to go to the park. People are afraid to go barefooted in their yard, and we are electrical beings. We need to go barefooted in the yard. We need to reset and ground. But if we're scared to death of ticks, which we can just heal, we can just get rid of the reaction.
And yes, you did hear her. She can get rid of alpha-gal in you. She has done it. There's been several online tonight that she has worked with, and it works.
In 4 weeks, 4 treatments.
4 weeks, gone.
Yeah.
And I can eat me a big old steak. So if you got it and start in May, at the end of May, at the Memorial Day weekend, you're like, fry me some burgers.
That's right. Well, Jenny, one of my patients from Spencer, came to me right before Easter. I couldn't remember what holiday it was. I'm sorry.
I know you're over there just destroying my microphone. You're fine.
I need to talk with my hands.
You're fine.
So she wanted to eat ham for Easter, and she came to me like 2 weeks before, and I'm like, oh, Jenny, I don't know. And this is what I always say. I cannot guarantee this will work for you. It just because it has for everybody else for the past 3 years does not mean that you don't have some co-infection, which as a matter of fact, you almost always do.
Sure.
So most of my alpha-gal patients I see for 4 weeks and they go back to eating whatever they want, but then they come back and say, okay, now let's work on this, and this.
Sure.
So some of the digestive things and there are...
I mean, your body's fighting this off that it can't get rid of. It's using all of its soldiers to combat this.
Yes.
And so then when you remove it, it's like, whoo! Now it pinpoints
I can take care of this or that or whatever. So, yes, thank you so much for understanding that. That is exactly right. And
it's not just a pretty face right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess not. I stand corrected.
That's horrible.
Very, very true that when we give the body what it needs, God will heal it. It's already, He created us with the ability to heal, but we have so destroyed our immune system by environment, by food, by stress, by not drinking enough good water. Not Martinsville water.
Nope, don't get me on that because my water was tested and it's fine.
Well, I want to talk to you about that.
And Beth's on the Dirty Dirt Club, so she will argue that with you.
Oh my! See, Bethany, I'm with you. I really have a problem with the way it's being handled too. But
no, she's pro.
Well, let's go. Let's do this.
Hello, Pam. That's a different show. You're going to have a monthly show on Porch Time. It is a done deal.
Well, I would love to.
And if we have to redo this show in a month, exactly what we went over tonight, we can.
Okay.
But this is going to be a monthly show covering a lot of topics.
I would love that. People need
This is
hope.
vital. This is very important.
Vital Talk series. Exactly.
I like the tick.
Well, this is just the one episode of the Vital Talk series, so
Okay.
it's the Tick Talk. Yes. Now I am collaborating with 2 other companies to help us understand what can we do in our yard to get rid of the ticks. Or
Yeah, Beth just said her whole yard is covered with ticks.
yes, so a lot of people
Flamethrower?
are afraid of that would work, but those little ticks are part of the ecology of the yard too. So I have a how do you say that? Horticulturist or a specialist in horticulture.
It's like
I don't know.
Worcester sister sauce or charcuterie board. I
Yeah,
all over those.
he grows a lot of plants.
Yeah.
And understands the environment and the whole ecology of it, whether you have leaves piled up, or bring in the dragonflies and the chickens and the guineas and all that to eat the ticks, and then we don't have to worry about the ticks.
There you go, Austin. There's another one.
Austin
says,
oh my
this is Craney fixed
Oh,
my
my
alpha
word.
gal.
Austin, he came in from Kentucky, and then he was rebit, and then didn't have another. I think it was like 2 years or a year or something. Then he got bit again, and no reaction. So, yeah.
Wow.
Hi, Austin.
You're doing incredible work.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know you've spoke to other places. How do they react when you're telling that? Like
Same thing.
BS? No.
No. Most people are angry that they're being lied to. Are you kidding me? My doctor said I can't. It just changed my life. I can't eat this. I can't eat that. I even went to 3 allergists, and they said there is nothing that they can do. And you're sitting here telling me I can put stickers. So why didn't
Put
they
stones
tell
in my
me
ears
that?
and I'm good to go.
Oh, and everybody. Oh, yeah, do it. Just put them on me right now. Can I do it now?
Yeah.
The only kickback I have gotten are a couple people on Facebook.
Austin says so far no issues.
Excellent. Well, you know where to come. My door is always open for Austin.
Yeah.
Well, for any of my.
I was going to say, go ahead and give your location if you will.
Okay, sure.
Because Melva was wanting it.
Okay, absolutely. So my website.
Oh. I think there's another.
Yes, the end slide will give us the pertinent information. You can make an appointment on my website, and that is the very best way to do it quickly. I didn't get to mention, and my son Kale designed my last slide there. Can we scoot it down any at all? I don't remember if there's anything up at the top. I don't think so. I guess that's everything right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Sorry. So,
That's a clear pathway, by the way.
isn't it? Isn't that nice? But do you notice that it's not exactly straight? So sometimes we have to, let's reset a little bit. And that's why I think it's really important that I have a very personal relationship with my patients.
Sure.
Because we may have to change something up a little bit but eventually we get that progress going toward just vibrant health. And then they don't need me anymore, but they always keep in touch. So I have people that pop back in with strep throat, or something like that. But
that's how you get a hold of her.
www.clearpathwaytohealth.com is my website. My admin is Carla. She will. Oh yeah, we do have the phone number. I'm like, we don't have the phone number. 765-410-7755. You can even text that number, and Carla can help you make the appointment, or you can just make it right there online. The first appointment takes about 45 minutes. Because I need to get to know you a little bit. I need to understand the symptoms. I'm going to look at your ear and matter of fact, I can look at your ear and tell you things about yourself. high blood sugar? Oh, you're not sleeping well. Do you have migraines? So I can see all that on your ear.
Stop it.
And I'll go ahead and treat it.
You're not getting near my ears.
Slap a little seed on there along with the alpha-gal. But 45 minutes first appointment. After that, it's about 30. Though we do have a lot of tears because this is very emotional. So if somebody needs to cry, we just cry. And so sometimes
Well, you don't stick me with a needle, I'm not going to cry.
No, but I'm going to put a sticker on your ear. So Chris says, talk about hope and not accepting the diagnosis. Yes, that is his phrase. If he would have just accepted it, we wouldn't be here. But he said, there's got to be a fix. And so he said, find a way. Let's figure this out. I do want to put a little shout out to Sure Catch, Jacob Kaufman's business. He is studying with me, collaborating with me on good, safe products, because I don't really want you to go out and spray your yard with all kinds of killing stuff and then go barefooted in it, and then you come to me with heavy toxins.
Hey, my feet's rotting off.
Heavy metals. Oh, matter of fact, if you live in Martins, I did have a 2-year-old client with heavy metals, and I think it was like 3 months, metals dropped. We cleared it out with bioresonance. We just sent electricity in there and zapped it. But anyway,
now that is the question. That is self-pay, isn't it? On your
it is. Unfortunately, I cannot in the state of Indiana accept. I cannot file insurance, but a health savings account always goes through. FSA, if you have a flex spending account, I can slide those cards or swipe those. So
Austin said I drove 3.5 hours to get this done, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. I recommend many people to Malisha.
Oh, thank you, Kristen.
You're making a difference in people's lives, where, as just like he said, there was no hope.
Yeah, that's the important thing. Don't accept this diagnosis. It's a carbohydrate. Let's just digest it. It's that easy.
Wow.
And then go back to the parks. Go hiking again. Get out in your yard.
So I got to ask you this, then, shifting gears. What else is out there that is... The simplicity of this is mind-blowing. What else is out there that could be this simple?
What other issues could we obliterate?
A to B, yeah. I mean, we don't have to get into that tonight because next month's show can cover some of that.
ADHD, all the time. A couple little stickers. Or, if they're young, we just do the massage. We massage. If you learn the points, and that's what I do with all of my patients. If you don't come back to me, at least remember where the brain stem is. If they have headaches from the back, you don't have to come and see me all the time. Sorry, Karina. My business coach is like, yes, they do.
Do we want to put that one slide up again with the pressure points?
Well, no, because that is not a real good one. That's kind of I don't mind providing one. Mm-hmm. But then also one person's ear, the brain stem point might be a tad off. And when I look at it and I feel, because I do touch your ears. I
didn't even wash my legs for this.
And that's another reason why I think this works, because it's not just a protocol, but instead it is tailored to each person. Yes, there's a basic protocol. I know the organs that we need to hit, because your liver has to be able to detox that galactose molecule. Your spleen has to be able to get rid of some of these soldiers. So I know that we have to hit some of the organs, but there's other things going on that I'll go ahead and hit. It's not a very good word, is it? I don't hit anybody.
The capsule.
Well, that is a Loomis enzyme, and oh yes, she'll give you an alcohol wipe to clean them first. So yes, see, and I even brought them for you, Kevin, so you can clean your ear. It's actually more for drying it, but yes. The Loomis enzymes is only a practitioner. It's a therapeutic grade. This is not something over the counter. It's that proprietary blend is pretty heavy.
So where can they get that?
So they get that from me.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. I will. I have some on my shelf. I can drop ship them. Oh, I should have looked up. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have it. I am horrible about prices. I'll tell you, I don't know IT and I don't know prices. My admin, Carla, is the hero. I think it's $52. Mm-hmm. I think. And honestly, I think you just need one bottle. Now, some people...
And this is a fail-safe for your benefit and their benefit, knowing that molecule's been removed from the body.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And then if you, what I encourage people too is it's been a year, let's say, and all of a sudden you feel like, maybe you think about this again. Do I still have that? And maybe a little bit of diarrhea after you ate that steak. Then we'll just do another round of you don't have to come see me. You can just do another round of the enzymes. Or you can come see me. I love to see repeat because I become friends with my people. But it's not about making the money. It's not about keeping you locked into a treatment plan.
You want to get them fixed and move on down the road.
Yes.
Maybe just something different or whatever.
And then when they have another complete different issue, we'll figure it out. They'll come back and right now I have a gentleman that had alpha-gal. We cleared that. And they used to have all of these other symptoms he could not get rid of. Had them for years. And I said, well, bring in your labs that you've gotten done everywhere else. Let's just look at them. So we looked at everything, and I noticed that he was always high on chromium. Mm-hmm. Never out of the dangerous range. So his doctors would always say, well, you're within normal range. Well, that range is pretty big. And he was always on the high, and he was climbing. So we started looking at chromium. For years, he's had these symptoms, and we're going to just get rid of them by dropping the chromium. So... Did
that help, or are you in the process?
We're in the process. So we can adjust his minerals and drop.
This is mind-blowing.
It is. One of the taglines of my business is rediscovering clear pathways to natural health, because everything I'm doing none of it's new. Our grandparents, our great-grandparents knew these enzymes, these plants. They knew them and they used them. We just forgot.
Yeah.
So we just need to rediscover it.
So you want to stick a grain in my ear? Mm-hmm. Slide. You slide over here.
Okay. All right,
folks.
Okay. So
and we'll go one camera.
All right. Would you like silver or gold?
How long are you gonna leave it in?
Did you not listen? We already covered this.
You said I can just dig it out.
3 to 5 days.
Just one treatment, one.
Well, how about I do 3? We'll do stress and do you have any stress in your life?
What do you mean stress?
Let's do stress and anxiety. How about that?
Okay? You're trying to self-diagnose me now.
No.
I think you are.
This is general. Okay.
I don't even want to look. If I pass out.
This is the alcohol pad. You take this. I'm not going to pinch you. No, just the alcohol, not my tweezers. And just dry your ear. Just dry.
Oh, my ears are dry. Where am I doing that? Here?
Just all over. Don't make this difficult.
I just hope no tater comes out.
Well, yes. Yeah, there is that. So we have gold or silver or the pretties.
What matches my natural skin color?
I don't have a freckle one. Okay, how about silver? But I really like the gold ones better.
Oh, we'll go gold.
I think
heck yes, give him something for stress. Tanya.
Yeah, anybody else want us to treat him for anything?
I don't know what you guys mean by stress.
You see the little gold? There you go. Okay.
If this hurts and I cry on air, this could rival the right there. This could rival the bat episode.
Can you see it? I don't know. It might be too small. Okay, so I'm going to put one on the Shen Men, which Father. Is up here.
Right, and where you put it on my Shin Men? What was that?
Shen Men. This is relaxation.
Oh, I could go to sleep now.
And now I can't even get it on there because you're making me nervous.
I didn't even know I had a Shin Man.
I figured you were going to jump. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So we're going to do a different one.
Tanya said, and I'll take 100. I know, Lana. She's about to stick tweezers through my eardrum. Next thing I'll be getting the person here for eardrum punctures fixed.
That's right. See, if I create that problem, then you have to come back to me for tinnitus because you have this ringing in your ear.
I already have diagnosed tinnitus.
We can fit that.
I think that's the wrong kind of alcohol place for stress management, or am I doing it wrong? I love it.
Okay.
Now, did you get one in?
Yes. See, it didn't hurt. And then I'm going to do 0.0, which is very near the stomach. Okay.
That'd be down in this area.
Does that hurt?
No, you're sticking your finger in here.
I was rubbing the seed on there.
Beth's yelling at me now.
Okay.
I'm getting seeds in my ear.
Okay, and then you have so much hair right here.
Oh, thanks. That's a part of getting old.
Okay, this is
it's from my beard.
Adrenal gland.
The what?
Adrenal gland. Now, insomnia, we can just, I've got a tranquilizer. Libido, I've got a protocol for that. Matter of fact, I have a couple people using that right now. Okay, there's 3. There's 3 on.
You're worse than a toddler at sitting still. People
absolutely.
So the left ear gets all the attention, the right ear?
No, we're doing the right ear.
Oh my goodness, I need another scratch pad then.
Okay, here we go.
This one might be the dirty. Beth says, ew.
Ew. Yes, ew. Okay. Oh,
hang on, let me get them taters out.
I don't think I can.
I'm glad I washed that thing last week.
Okay, here we go.
You good?
Yeah, maybe.
That printer back there is not helping.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. All right, here we go.
Hi, folks. Forgive me, Father, again.
Here we go.
All I hear is the tweezers popping. I don't even feel it going in me.
Yeah. Well, it's not going in. It's just on. It's just putting pressure on. Acupressure.
I've been tased before, but this is different.
Yeah, I hope.
So I couldn't have an MRI done with these in, could I?
I don't think so. I think you would not. That one was a little out?
No.
Okay.
No, it's nothing is hurt.
Okay.
Despite my squirming and moving. I'm playing for the audience.
Yes.
I don't like the finger in the jungle of the ear there. Now, what did you just treat me for?
Stress and anxiety. These are 3 points. As a matter of fact, I have to tell the story. Do I have time?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have to be at work till about 7 tomorrow, so we're good.
Okay, so I did a demonstration. I didn't even do the red light therapy. I cut you short. So usually
What was red light therapy? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I was rushing, and you were making me nervous. So
why was I making you nervous?
Because you gripe.
I was not griping.
So this is red light.
What is that?
So I use a flashing red light.
Do you need to turn the lights off so people can see? You look at my ears?
Not in your ears, but we just shine it on. I don't know. Should I turn it off?
Do you normally have lights on? Ambient?
Always. It's not that kind of a clinic. The lights are always on. So we just do red light on the ear. Now, ADHD kids just melt in the chair.
When you put the red light on there, I hear something. I think I can hear the bulb flashing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Some people can. Some people say that it's really high pitched. Some people say
sounds
that it's
electronic.
Lower.
Yeah.
So this is waking up the nervous system. You will get a benefit from just the red light.
Monetary or physical? Because I'm good either way.
Physical. You will get physical benefit from just the red light. But it's going to wear off. So I can hold that by putting some pressure and leaving that pressure on for 3 to 5 days. If you can handle it 5 days, we just get a longer benefit. Okay.
What was this treatment? I'll turn around so you don't have to go as far.
Okay, thank you.
So what is this benefiting me?
Well,
See, if red light comes through this side, then they know it's hollow up there.
that's true. This is it, guys. Right now, we can prove whether Kevin has a brain or not.
I don't see anything.
Do you have allergies?
Some probably.
Kind of some sinusy?
Eyes and sinus.
Mm-hmm.
Eye allergies bad.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. So I will concentrate up here on the allergy point.
But I haven't been to a doctor in like 7 years though, so.
That's okay.
That's fact.
Neither have I. As a matter of fact, one of my sons had to have a physical for football. They said, "You're supposed to take this to your doctor. Do we have one?" So
go to mom.
No, we really don't. Okay, so let me just tool around here for a minute. Turn around.
Now she's digging. This is what's gonna make me squirm.
Here.
I'm gonna kill the cameras and start.
Okay. Little blood sugar issue. Do you have headaches? Right. Is that a little sore?
No.
No. It will be after
you're sticking your finger in it. Eventually it's going to.
Some skin, a little bit of skin issue. Yeah, and maybe some back. Kind of about...
I'd say lower. It's the lumbar. Now you're getting into my VA stuff.
I don't know.
That says quit fussing. Wait a minute. Greg, do I see it shining through
the other side? Yeah, I think you did.
Tanya says, I might have Becky. My 6-year-old granddaughter needs something. She has to run upstairs sometimes just to get anxiety out of her because she had ADHD.
Oh, man. Yes.
So just by looking at my crusty ear, you've said I've got all these elements?
Yeah. If they show up on the ear. So if we can read the ear, that is the nervous system communicating with us, showing us what's wrong, what's out of sync.
It's the motherboard.
It's the motherboard. That's a great way to look at it.
See, I'm not as dumb as I look.
No, I think we established that. That's all right. So, yeah. You may be old, but you ain't stupid.
So guys at work go, what in the hell?
Well, I have to tell you, I have a new patient who works, I can just say where he works, right? I'm not giving his name, for Carrier. So he has a blue shirt, and he said, he was having trouble sleeping. So we did the insomnia, which is 2 kind of out here. And he wanted blue
to match his shirt.
Blue, so that people would see him and ask him what they are. So he would be a good advertisement for me. So
you asked a question about allergies. Mm-hmm. Every human on this side of the Mississippi has allergies.
Wrong.
You can handle that.
Yes.
And I know some of my daughters get their allergy shots because they're on the pill wagon every month or every 6 months or whatever it is. You're telling me with Bedazzler you can fix that?
Well,
possibly.
Yes, possibly.
Is that one of the fields you look into?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we may also do some herbs and a little bit of digestive something to kind of just relax that immune response. So it's that histamine response. And our bodies are so taxed with so many things right now that a little bit of pollen is just too much.
Yeah. So that's where my eye allergies, and over the time, I know I get it in here first, then it's an ear issue, then it's a throat issue.
Yep.
And every time I end up going and getting sinus and something, they're like, "Oh, you got ear infections, double ear infections, and you've had it for some time." I'm like, "I know, but I normally don't go to the doctor."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, it'll eventually heal itself." But I'm always like, "But it didn't start in my ears. I know it didn't. It started in my eyes."
Good for you. Good for you.
Because I can always tell that.
So we should just fix it.
Lana just says, I just made my next seed appointment and also my bio appointment. After my alpha-gal treatments, I had food allergies, and I had my whole life.
Oh, he had food allergies his entire life.
And they were gone.
And that left too. And it was what you said. Once the immune system calms down,
had time to go fix other things.
Now it can go on and fix other things too. So, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And now you got me into this seed thing in the ear.
Okay.
Insomnia. Will these help with any of that? So these will? I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight?
No, I have to cast a spell on you for that, but
Don't. Get squirming here.
It could, because
Somewhat.
stress, what I just did is a relaxer. So yes, maybe. Now there are 2 spots. We call them Insomnia 1 and Insomnia 2. As a matter of fact, I have a lady that had worked swing shift or night shift forever and ever and ever, and she's retired, and she's trying to redefine her sleep pattern and just struggling, and she's type 1 diabetic as well. And so we did the ear seeds, and she wears a monitor, and she got more sleep that night than she's had for years and years and years. So
I normally sleep between 4 and 5 hours a night. And if I sleep more than that, I feel like crap.
what does that mean?
Just
Achy?
Just not a good. I just feel achy when I get up, and I'm just not. It's just I feel like I've slept too long.
Okay. So stiff,
Oh yeah.
inflamed.
Yes.
Okay. So you probably have really high minerals. And those minerals, as long as you're moving around, those minerals are it's not exactly like floating around, but for lack of I'm sorry if there are any nurses that are like, that's not the way it works. But your minerals then settle, and that's what causes that stiffness when you have to get up. But we need to get you on some digestive enzymes, probably.
I knew you were going to work your way there. I mean, I just figured that.
Well, the gut.
I mean, that is like
everything starts in the gut.
I was going to say, the more I read into not what you do, but typical stuff like this, it's a gut issue. It's a gut issue. It's a gut issue. It starts in the gut. It's like when your lights go out, you go to the panel and check the fuse first.
Yeah.
That's your gut.
Yeah.
Go to the panel first and see where you can go from there.
Absolutely. And the beautiful thing is understanding enzymes makes all the difference. So if you want to build a shed and you have Lowe's, I hate the place that starts with an M that's a home building material.
Menards.
Yeah, so you go to Lowe's and you order this package of lumber, and they deliver it. It sits in your yard, and it never becomes a shed until you add the workers. Mm-hmm. So you go and, vitamin C is good for me. I'm going to take vitamin C. I'm going to put in all these building materials for good things. Vitamin D. Zinc. When I have, more zinc, more this, more that. So you're putting all the materials in, but if you don't have the enzymes, those are the workers, to actually assimilate all of those things, the body saves it. Oh my word, look at this. Well, that's calcium. That's good for me. I don't have an enzyme for it, but I'm going to tuck it right here at the end of a long bone, which is a joint.
Calcium deposit.
Yeah. So
my wife has. Okay.
Dihydrotic eczema on her hands. Is that something you could help with?
I didn't even know that was a word. I'm glad you pronounced it.
Austin, we should talk because I'm thinking that's a fat issue. That's another thing. Oh, go low fat. Well, now we're all dried out and cracky. We need lubrication. But we should do a signs and symptoms survey. I'll send a link to you and have her complete that, and then we'll start there.
We've been on an hour and a half, and you were worried about how long should I go? Is it short or quick?
I thought you were going to say, okay, you have 30 seconds, explain everything.
I've never done that.
And anybody that knows me knows I'm not a 30 second.
You've been on the show before, but that's when you were doing different stuff.
Farmers market.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I love the farmers market. It's getting ready to open. I saw Rebecca on there.
Brittany and Andrew Cole are they're amazing folks.
Yay. Good.
She's getting ready.
I'll be teaching the Sprouts Club class.
It's pronounced dishydrotic.
Dishydrotic. I will look it up.
I think I can hear better out of my left ear right now. I don't know. Maybe move some hair out of the way or something. Or...
I don't doubt it. Tinnitus. And as a matter of fact, I have a gentleman that had a massive brain bleed and was not expected to live. And I started auricular therapy, and his hearing is coming back to normal.
My hearing's perfect. Or not perfect, but for 58 and 9/10, it's very good. But I do have a slight case of tinnitus, standard hearing loss. But remember, I was in the military too.
Yeah.
So.
What branch were you?
I was in the Army.
Okay. My son's in the Army.
Yeah, you said he's medic.
Yeah, well, nope, different. That son was a firefighter and went medic in Greenwood, so he's on an ambulance.
Medic in an ambulance.
Yes,
okay.
And but my son Kenton is at boot camp, and he turns green, Fort Benning, Georgia, this week. So we head down.
What's field is he going to study?
Oh no, I should have been. I don't.
I'd ask MOS, but I don't know MOSs anymore.
I don't know. He's boot camp, and then he'll stay on for AIT. So
Ranger.
Oh, I think so. If any of my kids are on, could you tell me what?
I tried to book an appointment, but it said to put me on a wait list. You have a wait list or ready?
Well, maybe if you tried to book for an exact time, maybe like a Tuesday at 3, you would have to go a few Tuesdays out. But the last I checked, it should just be a couple weeks, really. Leave a Melva, just leave a text on the phone number there, the 765-410 number, and infantry. Kimber just told me.
Okay. Yeah, been to home of the infantry, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been out forever, so.
Okay. Yeah. My daughter Kimber there is a state police dispatcher, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Very cool. Yeah. And it was just Telecommunications Day just the other day.
Yes. So we should all honor Kimber because she does a great job.
There you go. I was right. Ranger School, 3rd stage. There we go.
Yeah.
I thought
that's
Ranger
my
School was down
husband.
there. Bravo. What's up, Greg?
Very good. 11 Bravo. I didn't know that part, but yeah, he's in the Army and I miss him. That's all I know. But I'm so proud of him.
He'll be fine. Proud. He's in the world's greatest military on the planet.
Absolutely. And that's where God wants him.
Yeah.
He would be more safe where God wants him than not.
All right, you planted seeds in my head. I'm not going to turn into what's his name? Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum, and turn into the Fly or anything like that. So in 4 to 5 days.
I can't guarantee that. I didn't say that. But
4 to 5 days I can.
Okay, so today is Sunday. So you should take these off on Saturday. Now, let me warn you. You may go 5 days now that I've got them on there.
I know. Now here's the catch. Your ears will fall off in 6. Your hair's going to start.
You may not notice any difference. I have had people that's, oh man, I really didn't. 5 days.
I don't expect a miracle on the first time I do this. Yeah.
Especially in stress. I mean, I had less stress today than yesterday. How do you measure that? Less whatever. So you may not notice until Saturday when you take them off and you feel the stress come back. Then you're like, I did feel better.
So now you're going to get me I'm going to be buying clothespins and have them all on my ears.
No, I'll just teach you where to run. I'll just pop in and put them on. But now I will say this. I had done some emotional, I had seeded stress, anxiety, depression, insomnia, just very heavy emotional things for this woman. Her husband was with her. And I explained to them, it'll be hard to measure this, if we're talking blood sugar, oh yeah, we can see that come down, but we don't know. It might be hard to measure. So, the day that she had to take him off, he texted me, he said, you better get those babies back on. I'm going to pay you extra. You got to put those back on. So
I always thought it was the feet.
Oh, same thing. I do reflexology, but I don't really like to touch feet a whole lot. So I don't do it much. If I can just slap a bead on there, why not? But yes, same thing. There is an entire map of the body. As a matter of fact, my I think it was my 6th child. No, 7th. He was born during the flood, as a matter of fact, June 7th, 2008. And I could not go into labor. I just couldn't. So a friend of mine did reflexology and we had a baby.
Really?
Yes. So there
Rub your feet and get popped out.
Yeah, exactly. It was just that easy. So yes, reflexology, same thing, a whole map of the body. And I think there's somebody here in Martinsville that does that. I can't remember who it is. But I mean, I'll do it. If you know you need a reflexology treatment, come on over. But I'm not going to give you a little alcohol pad to clean your feet. You got to clean your feet first, and then I'll do it.
Daggone it. I want to see one big alcohol. Yeah. Maybe I need to have this to help my grief. I was just told my cholesterol went from 95 to 240. No clue why. I quit smoking 10 months ago, and I eat clean, so I don't get it.
Oh. You know, Tanya, there is something called bioresonance that I need an hour on bioresonance or more.
Next month.
It's an electrical, when we go through such grief, heavy grief that you've been through, and I'm so sorry, our body remembers and holds on to that grief. And so sometimes we need to send the frequency, send the energy, literally a quantum electrical charge, to just release that grief. I've seen some amazing healing with bioresonance. Now that takes about a 2-hour session. Now this is really going to blow your mind. We can do it in person or we can do it virtually. I can send you zaps through the quantum. I'm not a witch doctor, I promise. It's
She's got seeds in my ears,
mind-boggling.
Next month. I'm serious. We'll hit on some of the same topics.
I would love to.
I know you. Hopefully, some of the individuals tonight.
Thank you. I hope so.
That have reached out will, like Melva and McKenna, and a few others, will maybe have some results. Maybe not by then. It's a month away.
Yes, I hope so. That would be awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would love to get some more of my patients.
I only want 5%. That's all I'm asking. Tanya, you would just cover me with those because I'm a mess. Been 9 years in the past 3 months, and I've been so bad. I don't leave my house, so yes, I need help.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Do you have her number? Do you have Tanya's number?
I do not.
Tanya, can I give her your number when she leaves here? Let me know.
I would love to talk. I have a box of Kleenexes in my office, and I cry right with my patients a lot of times. But it is amazing when we start relaxing the nervous system, the tears just come.
I thought I was going to cry when you were sticking seeds in my ear.
Yeah, well, that's because I was poking you with it. I love what I do.
It shows, and you're very good at it. You're very soothing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you can tell your heart's in it, and you're doing it for the right reasons.
Thank you.
So, this is... Tanya said yes, and I'll give you her number when we get off air.
Okay. Absolutely.
This is so big.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't realize it when you were telling me, because I'd never, like I said...
Is that why you ignored me for so long? Mm-hmm. I had to threaten to leave a box of ticks on your porch.
She did. I just cried nonstop, and my poor family tries. I just don't know how to get better.
Oh, let's fix that. We can do that. God can do that.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just, I didn't realize, like I said, I hadn't even heard the word alpha-gal until 2 months ago.
Yeah, neither had I when Chris Pashley came and said, fix it. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. So, it's a stinking molecule.
Yeah. Carbohydrate.
Bad carbs, bad.
But here's the issue. If you have something and you've been to the doctors and you have lab reports and they say everything's fine, there's always something that we're missing, and it just takes. It just takes.
She fights through it and helps
somebody to look at things from a different lens, or really take the time to listen. And I just got accepted into an internship too on hormones, so I'm pretty excited to start.
Where's that at?
It's a Dr. Paul Ty in Michigan, so it'll be a virtual.
I was going to say, you can't leave Morgan County now.
No, I don't intend to. I need a building though, so we'll see.
I mean,
I'd really like to go Brown County-ish.
Hey, but don't lock yourself into that part of the state where it's hard to get to.
Yes, yeah, there's that.
Because I got a daughter lives down there, and it's like, I love going to Brown County, but I hate that drive.
Yeah, well.
46 no easier than.
What about Morgantown? That's not.
Yeah, there you go. 252 or 135. Yeah. It's hard to get down through there.
So.
I mean, you're already out west side of town, east side of town anyway, aren't you?
I don't know what side.
I thought that's where you were.
I'm at the top of Goat Hollow Road.
Why is Goat Hollow now?
At the top of Observatory Road is a better way.
So you're out by Beth.
Yes.
Why did
Bethany,
I think you were on the east side?
I needed you to help me.
At one point in time, were you guys?
No.
When you guys were doing
I grew up over here.
On the hill?
Yeah.
I grew up in Wilbur Road.
Did you really?
I was born on Wilbur Road.
Oh.
Not like on the road, but
wow.
Rob Hill.
That explains
Rob Hill. Rob Hill Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the corner. Yeah. Beth said she lives with you. Or?
Yeah. We sure do. We live close.
So yeah.
So I have my home office there. It is a home, but I have an office. Beth, is it comfortable in the office? Matter of fact, I just remodeled, changed things around totally. Lana, you are not even going to believe it when you come in for your appointment. So
she has the office in her home, but it's separated
exactly
from the living quarters.
I have a restroom that's connected to the office, and so it works for now. But it gets a little hard when I have. You just have to wait in my foyer. You know, I mean, I have a chair. You get to sit down, but
stand in the foyer, please.
A lot of people like to sit out on the porch, though, because we live in the woods. So
got there in tick country.
Yeah.
And you're not afraid of ticks.
Not afraid.
Because you can cure alpha gal.
No reason to be afraid. No reason.
Well, young lady, it's always good to see you.
You too.
And I apologize I didn't hurry back in your first message, but I think you're here at the right point in time.
Yes, I think so.
There's a reason why you ignored my replies and stuff. Actually, I was having phone issues for the longest time, and I wonder how many people I did miss messages from.
Maybe.
I'm not saying I didn't, but that was the first message you sent me is the first message on my phone. This most recent one.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I wasn't going to throw you out there like that, but I thought.
But since I threw you out there,
you've been doing the whole show, you know. No, there was an issue between Google messaging and Galaxy. I know you iPhone users don't understand what a Galaxy is.
No.
Galaxy?
Android.
Oh, yeah. Did you have issues?
You know, now that you mention it, I have been.
I had huge issues.
Wow, I have been.
Tanya's just so glad she got on tonight.
I'm glad you did.
Me too.
We'll get together.
So there's messages I missed from people and phone calls and all sorts of stuff.
That's terrible.
And in what I do here part-time, that's not good. Mm-hmm. And I had people message me, hey, you never did return my call. I'm like, they want to be like, yeah, I was busy.
Exactly.
But this time I was like, I do not remember talking to you or getting a message from you. And when you keep saying you messaged me before, I will double check. And if I was wrong, I'll tell you I'm sorry. But
no, it's fine. I'm here now. And I
came at the right time because Tanya had to be here tonight. And
that's right. Do you see how God works? Do you see?
And McKenna and Melva and so many others on here tonight.
Absolutely.
And whoever else is going to watch it later on tonight.
Yeah.
If you get on later and you want to get a hold of her and you missed the part where she gives her information, which I'm going to put that up now before we get off here, message me. I can gladly get you a hold of her. But there's her information. Malisha Craney. I said it right?
You did. I was waiting for a naturopathic practitioner. But yes, that's right.
Practice.
Whatever.
Yeah, she does.
Witch doctor.
She puts seeds in your ears, kids. www.clearpathwaystohealth.com. Malisha Craney, Malisha D. Craney, NDDHS, 765-410-7755. Get a hold of her. God is good. I agree with you. So, next month, we'll set something up,
Right.
and we'll promote it, and we'll pick a topic. It might be Alpha Gal again, because you might have some, or it might be something you're working with Tanya on. You might have some individuals you've taken care of. So,
Well, you pick the topic. Let me know, and I'll cover it.
Spins out these seeds, dude. So, thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Let me get the camera on us so we don't look too goofy here. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It was a big crowd and lots of great questions and engagement, and it's just what we like. And I knew that was going to be that way tonight. So.
And thank you to all my patients. I appreciate you guys speaking the truth so that everybody else can know that they don't.
Yes,
have to be
thank you to everybody that tuned in that she's worked on. And we got to get some of them in studio.
Sure.
The ones that are close.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody flying from California just to pop on porch time for an hour.
I have a lot of people that are close by. Spencer and Spencer.
You said that's a breeding ground for Alpha Gal.
My land's huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Brown County as well, from what I'm hearing.
Tick Central down there.
I guess so, but that's all right. I ain't afraid of no tick, right? We need the Ghostbuster song.
Just go about our business.
Yeah,
I mean, literally.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, you get the head out there. I don't know. They're this big. I got stuff to do.
They're tiny. Yeah.
Rub some alcohol on it.
There you go. Fingernail polish. Clear.
Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear.
Thanks for having me.
Is today Sunday? It is Sunday.
It is Sunday, yes.
I might be so stress-free tomorrow. It might be the best Monday ever.
And Bethany, if he is, let me know. We'll slap him on again.
She's the one that should have been here with the beads.
Yes.
With what all she's got going on.
I know. Go, Bethany. Go. Can I say vote for Bethany?
No, we don't talk about politics on here about voting for Bethany.
Okay, but we love her, and I'm going to. I can say what I'm going to do, right?
You can say whatever you want.
I'm going to vote for Bethany.
I have 7 acres that was a tree farm, and I've never seen a tick or snake here.
Interesting.
Yeah, don't talk about politics and Beth running for commissioner and voting for her.
Okay, I won't.
Get me in trouble.
Okay.
Beth will be like, stop it. There you go. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday night. Enjoy your Monday. It's just 1 to 7.
That's right.
Thank you. I'll see you in a month.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll 5 days, I'll be digging these out of my taters.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see you guys. Have a great night.